when I walk through a jam. No one knows who I am. Put your head on my chest, and I'm Mr. Success.
Mr. Success.
Never close.
Ms. Success. Are you out there this morning?
All at once I'm
Good morning. Welcome to the Inevitable Radio Show. I'm your host, William Sumner. I hope you're having a great day. New Year's is always a fabulous time of renewal, rejuvenation, new hope. I want you to look forward today, right now. Most people, when they create their New Year's resolutions, two phenomena are very common in the literature. One is people tend to overestimate what they can do in a year, so they will, list, 35,000 things that they want to do, but they underestimate what they can do in 5 or 10. And when you follow proper psychology and proper neural programming and patterns and strategies for creating goals. So think of New Year's resolutions as just a fancier or different word for setting goals. It's a goal-setting process. So it's a big time, so we all tend to have New Year's resolutions. Most people who don't set New Year's resolutions do not do so because they know they're going to fail. Other people set them knowing they're going to fail, but set them anyway. And we're going to talk about that. That's today's show. The top 10 reasons why most New Year's resolutions fail. And so let's kick it off. When you think about the fact that the top 10% set big goals and achieve them, the next 25-ish percent, so we go down to about 35% of people that are goal setters, writing them down, setting them, accomplishing some of them, and you think about them, and then we look at the 65%. 65% of people report they don't even write a New Year's resolution down. They don't even write their goals down. And think about this. Do you think those folks are even in the game of life? Are they playing the game to win, or are they playing the game not to lose? Are they playing the game to succeed? Or are they playing the game not to be crushed? Are they just hoping, praying that their time on the sideline of the game of life just doesn't hurt too bad? And I'm not being pejorative or critical or judgmental or dismissive of those people. I feel a lot of pain and empathy and compassion because I've seen, and you have seen, all the 4-year-olds running around on this planet. And there's not a 4-year-old on this planet that's sitting on the sideline in the game. Every one of them are running around. Gigantic beings, powerful, magical, creative beings. They can do anything, be anything. They take on life head on. That's everybody at the age of 4. You have to go to first grade and be told, sit down, shut up, look like the rest of the kids in your row, and that's what success looks like. And 65% of them will grow up and not set New Year's resolutions. Good morning, Joe. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Bill. How you doing this morning?
I'm awesome. How are you? How's your New Year's?
It was good. It was good. I'm feeling good about this year, and I'm looking forward to a better year. That's for sure. It's gone. It's past. It's beyond us. It's behind us, and let's move forward.
Well, it sounds like you had a more challenging year than you wanted.
Yes, for sure. Being a kind of musician, stay-at-home dad half the time, it was pretty rough musically for the whole state of Colorado for all the musicians, and which kind of trickles down to home life and not bringing enough money into the house. So it was a struggle for my wife and I, but we made it through.
Good. Talk to me about this year.
Well, I was just telling your screener there that my New Year's resolutions for the last few years have been not to make New Year's resolutions because I don't seem to stick with them. And that's not just for resolutions, just kind of normal. I'll pick up a new project or a new job or whatever, and I don't stick to them very long. My mind says, okay, at some point my mind just clicks on and says, okay, I'm done with this. I've mastered it. Now I need to move on. So what's the next thing I'm going to do? And that goes for everything from joining a gym to a job to a project around the house. So I always wondered why that is, why I can't keep with something for a long period of time. The only thing I stick with is music, because that's my love, that's my passion.
Thank you. I was just about to interrupt you, because, again, I want you to understand, and for all the other listeners, understand how neural programming and how our minds work. Our minds do exactly what we program them to do, nothing more and nothing less. Now, you ran a program when you said, everything that I do, my mind clicks off before it's done, and I'm done. And that's not true, is it?
No, well, I mean, that's what it feels like.
Well, it feels that way because you create it and focus and think about it that way. But let me ask you a couple of easy questions. You already gave us the answer to one, which is you don't click off on your music because it's your passion.
Right.
Do you click off on your relationship with your wife?
No, not at all.
Do you have children?
I do. 2 girls.
Do you click off on your parenting responsibilities with them?
No, not at all.
So in some of the biggest areas of life where a lot of your headspace and timing and cycle power is focused on your passion as to why you're on the planet, the one that you love and creating life with her, children that you're raising, you don't click off at all.
Nope.
So to say that everything I do, because now, instead of if you said to me, Bill, I have some really critical things that I do, and I'm amazing at them. I'm an amazing musician. I'm an amazing husband. And understand, being amazing doesn't mean that you don't make mistakes. In fact, being amazing, because you're trying and growing, means that you tend to make more mistakes than people who are trying to be small. So you're trying hard techniques on your instrument, and you're trying new areas of music, and some of it's really good and some of it stinks up the joint.
Sure.
But you're trying it. So it's being amazing is not about making mistakes, which again is one of the reasons why people fail, because I think, well, greatness is a zone of no mistakes, and the truth is greatness is a zone of more mistakes. It's just that we create a different meaning around our failures when we live in the passion versus, so if you failed at being a husband or a musician, you work harder. If you fail at going to the gym, you beat yourself up and say, well, I suck.
Mm-hmm. Or, to be honest, it's more of, why don't I stick to it?
Yeah, but see, this is really, really normal, Joe. And to do that, to say everything, helps build a sense of futility or hopelessness that I'm not good at setting resolutions, therefore I won't do it, when in fact you have a number of goals for your marriage, for your family, for your parenting, for your musical career, and you're very, very powerful at getting all to most of them done, are you not?
I am, yeah. That's right.
And that's true of many people listening to this show that are sitting there in the 65% not playing the game at the highest level that they can play. So let's take the fact that you do have some incredible strategies, incredible tools for success that I don't even need to touch. They're already functioning at a high level. So let's now ask ourselves a slightly different question, and you get one sentence, so make it a good one.
Okay.
You set a resolution to do something with your health and go to the gym. You said, well, I start doing it, my mind clicks off, and I stop. Why do you stop if in other areas of your life you don't stop in music, you don't stop as a parent, you don't stop as a husband? Why do you stop at your health?
Yeah, that's a good one. And
Stop.
Okay.
One sentence.
Oh, one sentence. You're right. Why do I stop at my health? Well, that's the question I was going to ask you. I feel like I stop because I get used to it.
Hey, Joe,
yeah.
you're now, you started to focus on the problem, and then you're like, this is too hard. Let me go into the narrative. Let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
And you started a story. Now, one of the areas that I talk a lot about, and there's a real good expression, actually comes from Tony Robbins, the biggest reason why we don't have what we want is the story we tell ourselves as to why we don't have it. And let me repeat that because it's a big one and it's important. The biggest reason why we don't have what we want is the story that we tell ourselves as to why we don't have it. And the more true the story is, I was traumatized or I lost my job or whatever, and those are real reasons and they're truthful. But there's other people that lost their jobs and got better jobs. There are other people that are traumatized and use the trauma to create greatness for themselves. So we know it's not the story you're telling yourself. That's why I can't let you tell a story. I want one sentence say, I, Joe, do not create the health that I want because, and give me the one sentence.
Okay. Oh, boy. Maybe, what just came to my mind is maybe I'm lazy about it. I get lazy about a project.
All right. Now, that's got more truth to it. We're getting deeper. But I want you to understand something. When you say, I am lazy, in neural programming terms, how we create reality, when you say, I am, that's called an identity command. That is the strongest program you can give your brain. When you say, I am Caucasian, you can't wake up tomorrow morning and be Asian.
Right.
I am is an identity. It's not like I'm lazy some of the time when you say, I am lazy. But again, here's my challenge. Are you a lazy musician?
Not at all.
Lazy parent?
Not at all.
Lazy husband?
Not at all.
So we know that, but you're getting closer because now you're starting to identify the flaw in you. And again, it's pretty common. What I want you to do is to just ponder the real truth of what has been holding you back.
Thank you for listening to the Inevitable Podcast. Please visit our website for more information on this extraordinary coaching system at www.theinevitableyou.com. Then, sign up for your 2-week free trial of our membership to gain access to hundreds of hours of amazing content and tools just like this. Now, back to Bill.
Right. I've come up with the fact that I've trained myself to give up on things because of past experience.
Yay! Now think about this, and this is a very powerful, incredible sentence. The verb you used was trained. I've trained myself to give up. Now, at the same time, you've trained yourself as a musician. You've trained yourself as a father, as a husband, to be, persistent and dogged determination and absolute don't quit, don't die, never give up on those things. So you're one step now away from the truth. Why would you train yourself to be great in some areas and train yourself to give up in others? Why would you give up on your health? What happens when you have that tomorrow morning's your hour in the gym and yesterday felt great and last week felt great, but you wake up tomorrow morning and you begin your day and you go, yeah, not today. My mind, oh, look at it. It just clicked off.
Yeah.
Are you feeling passion in that moment?
No.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, I'm not feeling the passion because I haven't trained myself to feel that passion in that area.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to practice this 5 times.
Okay.
And I want you to do this, sometime this afternoon. So when do you normally go to the gym?
Probably in the midday hours. When I'm not working, kind of in that morning to early afternoon.
Okay, perfect. So here's what I want you to do. I want you, wherever you typically are, in the music studio and your study, wherever you are when it's time to go to the gym, and everybody else listening to this. So 5 times today, wherever you are, I want you to set an alarm that's going to go off. And let's say today you looked at your calendar and around 2 o'clock you want to go to the gym. Okay. So at noon today, we're going to practice this. So set the alarm for noon. And when the alarm goes off, I want you to punch the alarm off. I want you to stand up. I want you to start celebrating like you just won the Grammy Award. And I want you to jump up and down. I want you to feel great. I want you to put like a big song on that has a lot of meaning, a lot of celebratory, exciting meaning. It might be yours. It might be a cover. It might be John Philip Sousa. It might be some big movie soundtrack. Put some incredible song on and spend about a minute and get out of your chair, stand on your feet, celebrate, jump up and down, use your voice, go, yes, yes, yeah, this is awesome. I'm going to the gym. I can't, wow, this is so amazing. My muscles are going to feel great. My cardio is my heart is going, thank you, thank you, thank you. And take about a minute and feel great.
Okay.
Go put your gym clothes on if that's how you do it, whatever your routine is. Go pack your gym bag, celebrating the whole time, music's on. Go get in your car, turn your car on, and then stop. And so now let's say you took 5 minutes, so you're going to go back in, and it sets your alarm for 12:10, and then so sit down and, read the newspaper or work on a music score, whatever it is that you're doing. Mm-hmm. The alarm goes off at 12:10, and do it again. Because you were correct, you train yourself to give up. We're going to train you to get excited.
Got it.
And do that 5 times. So it's going to take you about 30, 40 minutes. And then if 2 o'clock, whatever the time is that you're really going to go to the gym, set your alarm for going to the gym and watch what happens.
Okay. I'll be jumping out of my skin.
Yeah. And now, tomorrow, pick the time you're going to the gym, set the alarm, and if you want to practice again a couple of times tomorrow, it doesn't take much for when you take your brain and set an intention and create a command and then put some great emotion around it, which means so you've got music playing and you're jumping up and down. See, the thing about most people listening to this will go, hey, that's a pretty cool little tool. I think I'll do that. And they'll sit there and they'll think about it, but they won't put the emotion in their body, or they'll think about it and they'll think about having the emotion. They'll think, oh, over there, when it really happens over there, the emotion in my body over there will be a great emotion over there. It's not in their body right now. And as a consequence, when you try and train something, absence emotion. So think about this. If you were trying to play a song and you weren't excited about it, but you weren't upset either, you're just like kind of mechanically picking it,
okay,
versus, oh my God, I love this song. God, man, I get goose pimples when I hear this song, when I play the song, when I think of the song, when I reflect on this song. What's the learning curve between those two experiences at learning something? When you have emotion versus you're just intellectually thinking about it.
You're not connected to it.
Correct. And so one of the top 10 reasons is that people don't connect big emotions. So at the very, very beginning of our call, when you talked about passion, you don't have passion for going to the gym. You think you have passion.
Right.
I need for you, because you don't think you have passion for your wife, do you?
No.
You don't think you have passion for your music, do you?
Absolutely not.
You don't think you have passion for being a dad, do you?
Nope.
But you think you have passion for going to the gym.
Yeah, I do.
So you got to get that passion, and that is trainable because you want to have the passion. You just don't have the training for it. Now, there could be a reason why you start to do this and all of a sudden on Wednesday your mind's going to click off again. But generally, it's going to be way harder for it to click off when you've engaged the passion program or you're using the passion strategy. Because I do believe you. I think you really want to focus on your health, and I think you really want to go to the gym. The challenge for you is you haven't connected your passion program to doing that.
Yep, I feel that's very true. Yep.
All right?
All right, Bill.
Thank you for listening to the Inevitable Podcast. Please visit our website for more information on this extraordinary coaching system at www.theinevitableyou.com. Then, sign up for your 2-week free trial of our membership to gain access to hundreds of hours of amazing content and tools just like this.